to build your first Ornithopter in Dune Awakening. Timestamps down below for the different sections. These are all the materials you will need on screen now. Please note, this is including the cost to refine the ore as well. You need to spend at least 330 intel. 300 to be able to unlock the Ornithopter section, and 30 to unlock the Ornithopter itself. Other intel may be required for other things, like the Cutter Mark III, and some machinery to place inside your base. Water. You'll need 57,406 total. This is the breakdown. 3,056 for the Ornithopter parts, 48,200 to refine the aluminium ore, 6,150 to make the Cobalt Paste. Aluminium ingots, 241. You'll need 1,687 aluminium ore, as it takes 7 to make 1 ingot. Cobalt Paste, 82. You need 246 etherite crystals, as it takes 3 to make 1 paste. The other parts are nice and simple, so let's go on to where to find these / how to get them. Intel is super straightforward. You just need to go to the bases that have an intel icon. It shows these on the map. Some bases you can get 10 intel from, and some further up north you can get 20 intel from, but it won't tell you on the map which ones will be 10 and which ones will be 20. The intel looks like this inside a base. Water is easy and can be found all over Arrakis, but here are 2 good spots I use. 2 methods for this are using a Dew Reaper and a Litterjon to collect water from primroses when it's prime time. You can view the time by pressing T on the keyboard, and an icon will show top right showing the best time, which is night. Or you can kill NPCs and use a blood extractor along with a blood bag and collect their blood, and use a blood purifier to turn this into water. I would recommend cisterns inside your base to store all of this water for both methods. Aluminium ingots. For this you'll need to mine aluminium ore. I'm going to show you the route I take from Hagar Basin south to Western Shield Wall as safe as possible on a sand bike or buggy. The Eastern Shield Wall is where you start to see aluminium, and that increases when inside the Western Shield Wall. When you get past this section, most of this is not worm territory. This is what the aluminium ore looks like, and you'll need a Mark III cutter ray to harvest this. I would recommend making a buggy with storage so you can harvest loads at a time without your inventory getting full. Please note, a Mark III vehicle cutter ray won't harvest this, only a Mark IV vehicle one can. To refine this, you will need a medium ore refinery inside your base. Cobalt Paste. For this you'll need to mine aetherite crystals. This is the route I would take. So where you would go left from this rock for aluminium, we go right here. If you stay close to the rocks, you can actually avoid this section of quicksand and then go down into the Hagar Rift. Although the crystals look like they are above on the map, they are located inside the rift. This is what the aetherite crystals look like, and you'll need a Mark II or above cutter ray to harvest this. Like aluminium, I would recommend the buggy with storage, and if you do use a vehicle cutter ray Mark III, it will be able to mine this. To make this into Cobalt Paste, you'll need a small chemical refinery. Diamondine dust and Carbide scraps. These can be found in Miser Tyrell. If you carry on going left before you got for aluminium and stay along the rocks, you'll reach the cult area. When you reach the entrance, you want to go straight, as I do, and run past the enemies and loot the 2 back chests. Please note, sometimes you might get one but not the other, so you might have to visit twice. As shown here, I get the Carbide scraps, and then I go back another time to get the Diamondine dust. Advanced Servoks and particle capacitors are so easy. These can be found in chests in every single Echo Lab. As you can see here, me looting some in a chest. Armor plating can be found on heavy enemies after they have been killed. In this clip, I'm at Dead Man's Depot in the Western Vermilius Gap. I have found 2 heavies here, but they can be found all around the map inside some Echo Labs, crash ships, and other bases. Complex machinery can be found in chests at Ironworks at these locations. I'm currently at Northwest Ironworks, and once you've reached the top, you can normally find them in the medium ore refinery and the fabricator. If you are lucky, you can also find complex machinery at the bases in the medium ore refineries there, like the one I found at Dead Man's Depot. Industrial pumps. These can be bought from a vendor at a trade post. I'm using the one in Miser Tyrell called the Crossroads Trade Post. You can buy some other items here, but I would only recommend buying the industrial pumps as the other stuff is fairly easy to get. This would cost 20,000 Solari though, or you do have another option. This would be going to the Eastern Shield Wall to an outpost called Sentinel City. Follow where I go here and loot the 2 chests, and these should contain industrial pumps. You do have to be fast as there are some OP enemies which have flamethrowers and their darts slow you down as well, but it's your choice if you'd rather do this or pay the 20,000 Solari. So you now have all the materials. Don't forget to have a vehicle fabricator so you can craft the parts for the Ornithopter, a survival fabricator so you can craft a welding torch Mark III so you can actually build your Ornithopter, and I would recommend making a vehicle backup tool in a normal fabricator to store your scout Ornithopter in your inventory. Please note, with this you can only hold 1 vehicle at a time. Don't forget to craft some medium fuel cells using your small chemical refinery to power your Ornithopter, as it does drain through fuel. Congratulations on making your first scout Ornithopter. If you did enjoy and want to see more how-to videos, please subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.